Back to coverage of the Edo governorship election, where residents of the state on Saturday trooped out in their numbers to cast a ballot for candidates of their choice in the election, and a collation is expected to begin soon in the state. Well, senior reporter Theophilus Elamah joins me live from Edo. Thank you for joining us, Theophilus. What's the situation in Edo this morning? And can you bring us up to speed about why there was no collation at the state level over the night?
All right, Olamide, of course, this morning, we've been here since last night into this morning, and journalists, political party agents, and civil society organization groups and all of that, everyone was here waiting for with bated breath for INEC to come and start the collation. And before you know, we started hearing of some collation which have been stopped and moved to INEC office. That's the one at Oredu, was moved to INEC collation center here in Duawa in Benin City. And so the counting continued there, the collation continued in one of the halls there. And of course, we were still waiting. But at several points, we tried to ask questions about what time it's going to start. But we didn't get a favorable response from any INEC official until later news started filtering in that it's going to happen this morning at 10 a.m. And so we are still here. Many of us have not even had the opportunity to go back home or to our hotels to rest and come back. But we are still here, waiting for INEC to come and start the proceedings and all of that. But so far, so good. No information. What we have at this point is the fact that, remember, last night while I was in the live, I mentioned that a political party governorship candidate was around the corner. And of course, we also heard, or we saw, that the governor of Edo State was here, and he was later escorted out of the place by DIG Frank Mba. Of course, many questions have been asked as to the reason he was here and the reason the governorship candidate of the PDP rather, was here as well. But no answers have been given quite yet, and of course, we're not going to speculate. But as it is right now, journalists, everyone is still waiting, and we hope that by 10 a.m. INEC will start the proceedings and the collation rather, and we begin to get some closure on the various polling units that we have covered and more in this Edo election.
All right, so yourself and Solomon, our correspondent Solomon Adizogo, also mentioned the fact that there were some unidentified faces around the collation center. What's the security situation like around that place now?
Well, the security situation is really tight here, all the way from the road. Now, if you are coming to INEC office right now, or you're applying the road at least to INEC office, excuse me, there is traffic on the road, and that's because the security checks going on. And even in the INEC office, there's a lot of security operatives there. Like I said yesterday, there are even guard dogs here. The security is quite tight. Everyone is ready for the collation. Security operatives are working together, the police, the army, everyone is working together to ensure that this goes on quite well. So the security is watertight coming into INEC office, and the road leading to INEC offices in Benin City is quite tight. So we do not expect any hoodlum to want to misbehave coming here. If you have to do that, you have to think twice. But as it is, security situation in INEC office and beyond is quite tight.
All right, TVC News senior reporter Theophilus Elamah live for us in Edo. Thank you for joining us. Now let's turn our attention to Maiduguri, the Borno state capital, where the state has continued to